Hey guys, Oster443 here, back with more Wind Waker. Again, that feels so weird in my mouth. I'm so used to saying Fable. But, last time we got the shield and we saved Tetra, so now we're going to continue on the pirate ship. Before she insults our new family shield. But, as she can. Tetra's like my favorite character in this whole game. And capture failure. I just finished watching my previous video and it seems my voice seems a bit deeper. But that's the microphone. And a very dramatic sailing away scene. Why do they have to have a gong on a pirate ship? I really don't understand that. Good luck, Link! The perpetually sick boy with the horrible nasal problem and the heartfelt waving. What's that? Well, it's your grandma. She's not waving, of course. She just walked out to say hiccup, bye-bye, and wave again. The models in this game are so weird. The cell shading and everything. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. This is why I love Tetra. Not love, but this is why she's my favorite character. I'm not gonna elaborate, okay? There's still time, you know. Are you sure you shouldn't just... Okay, I can't read the rest. I have dyslexia and there's something blocking it too. But, yeah. So, now you're on a ship and there's a capture failure. I'm on a boat. Okay, I'm not gonna. But, immediately go under the deck, which it actually cut to it because there was another capture failure. There's a lot of capture failures, but they're only like a second long. And go talk to Nico. Or Nico, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But this guy, this is mandatory. You have to do this to continue. This is the only thing you have to do to continue, but you have to do this. He's explaining platforming in this game. And also switches, which is actually quite useful. Because, well, I know in Ocarina of Time you encounter a heckload of switches. A couple of them you have to use your hammer to do, but I finished that last year. I finished this one twice this year, one of which I finished in a week. So, yay for me. I'm sad. And like a ninja, he jumps. And then he has to do more explaining, although he's on a timer. Whoop-de-doo. And then another ninja move. You might notice that this video's audio is actually syncing up a bit better. But I'm still dealing with the issue. It's part of the export. That's all I know right now. But you need to get to that thing, and there's many more platforms, but since Nico's obviously a ninja, he can just jump to it. See? Just jump to it. He doesn't have to deal with all the problems that you normally face, but I'm so proud of this. I don't get affected by the Let's Play curse at all here. And I actually do it in one take. I am so proud of this. The first couple times I did this, it took me at least 7 tries. It's actually pretty difficult. But I can't give you an exact time on how much time you've got. Just try to keep moving and use the camera to your advantage. Do not swing the camera around randomly. What? You did it already? I fooled the ninja. Alright. The buck-toothed ninja. The buck-toothed pirate ninja. That's actually... That's like mixing black with white, which actually makes gray. What's a mix between a pirate and a ninja? Apparently a Nico. But, yeah. Please comment below on your opinion of what a mix between a pirate and a ninja is. And it's not a ninja. But this is the introduction to treasure chests. Technically they're not called treasure chests, but yeah, that's the spoils bag. You can pick up rare items like other things that like enemies drop, and I said like twice. But this one will not be useful until we get to the next area, which will be immediately, because that's what you were supposed to do. But I do like the design on the spoils bag. Forsaken Fortress, that sounds ominous. He's talking to you about how proud he is. But yeah, just jump down and get to the ladder over here. For some reason, after you finish that cutscene, the platforms lock, and you can bring them back down with the other switch. But yeah, capture failure there. You walk there, and Tetra calls you up. You can just tell there's chemistry between Link and Tetra. Actually, they do get married. But I'm not going to elaborate on that. You guys don't want to hear that. Or do you? No, you don't. You actually don't. It's pretty boring, unless you're like a lore dog. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. That's just awesome. There's something you need to see. Have a look. That's the cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. It's not an island if it's a fortress, then. It's a metal tree. And how do you get a ship up there? I really don't understand how you get a ship up there. But there's the big bird that's about to fall asleep, apparently. Bobbing its head around. Look at all those searchlights. Do they really need all those searchlights? And two hearts just sitting there. It's breaking my immersion. Look, why is there seagulls there? You'd think that they wouldn't want to go near like such an evil place, but no, lots of seagulls. What do we do now? This is just brilliant. Barrel. Panic. Yes, they put you on the same thing they tried to shoot the bird down with. They don't actually have a cannon. Pirates without a cannon. It's like Doctors Without Borders. That was a terrible pun. Capture problem there. And it's resolved itself. 3, 2, 1, and capture failure. So many capture failures. And cartoon. They do a lot of cartoon stuff in this one. I could have done without the sticking on the wall thing, but yeah. And splash. Splash down. My friends always think that I've got an amazing I do an amazing impression of the announcer from Halo. Obviously, it won't sound as impressive in the mic because my voice sounds different, and apparently in the Yeti, a bit deeper. But here's the most annoying thing in this game. It's the equivalent of Navi. And they actually recycle the Navi sound effect here, which I find quite annoying. Like 3 months of just straight Navi saying, "Hey, hey, hey, hey." At that point I wanted to kill Navi violently with a big stick, but this starts the first technical dungeon of the game. Now, what you can do at the beginning is grab a barrel, which I just showed you there, which will hide you. If you're moving, you can be seen. If you're not moving, well, it's sort of iffy, depending on how you're seen. The moblins will not be able to see you if you're not moving in the barrel. There's actually a couple of instances here. If you get stuck with a searchlight, stay in that corner. Don't move to the corner I moved to because, well, I get caught here. And then I get utterly confused. Really, I really should have looked at a video guide of this before I actually tried it, because I do get lost in here. I did cut down on a couple of times when I get caught, but I'm keeping most of it in here because, well, it's the bulk of the video. You jump up there and you break the pot, and you miss the crawly hole. But yeah, you crawl through it. I just bumped the mic. Crawl, 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 and drop down. You can break the pots if you want, but they won't have much or anything. 1 rupee and a banged head. Just had to burp. But immediately out of prison, you get the second most useless item in the game, the dungeon map. If you actually have a strategy guide like I do, and I've been ignoring it, you won't need the dungeon map. But if you don't, and you're a stupid head like me, I would be using a swear word right here, but well, I need as many fans as I can get, and I need to stay child safe. But whatever. Just get through here. The reason the dungeon map is so useless at this point is because, well, the dungeon is pretty easy to map out by yourself. It's just a pentagon. It's the evil version of the pentagon, and then there's a capture frame drop. This is where some of the sound gets knocked out of. Yeah, but yeah, if you don't move, they can't see you. It's like the bug bladder beast of Trog. Yeah, Trog. I'm going to make a lot of references to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you haven't read the book, do. If you've seen the movie, you'll get some of the references. But these are, I have no idea what they're called, but I usually called them Nanats. Don't know why. Well, the first time I played this game, I was like 9. So, yeah, you can sort of work out why I called them Nanats. They make a Nanat sound, but this is the most useless item in the game next to the get poked there. Next to the